Do you want to know how you can live stream your music playlist or music videos on YouTube as if it were a radio broadcast? Well, stick around because this is a really good tip. Hey guys, Stephen here, aka Mr. SteeJ, with another video for the DIY Musician Guide. If you're new to the channel, I make videos similar to this where I share tips and tricks that might help musicians like myself get our music out there. If that sounds good to you, please like and subscribe. So a while ago, I started seeing some artists live streaming their music and music videos on YouTube as if it was like a radio channel. And I thought, how are they doing it? Because it's such a great idea, because you could use this to implement promotion for an album release or a music video release. So I started looking into it, because normally when you're live streaming, you're there performing, chatting, doing whatever. But with this idea, you could basically loop all of your music playlists or music videos and don't even have to be there. You could be sleeping while all this is happening, basically as a broadcast. Well, I've obviously figured out a way to do it myself, so I'm going to share it with you guys using my band as an example. This might turn out to be a longish guide, so grab a brew and let's do it. Okay, let's quickly go over 5 things we'll need. Okay, number 1, we'll need some music, obviously, and the YouTube channel you can live stream on. If you've never live streamed before, you might have to make sure you've enabled the option in YouTube. This might involve making sure your channel is verified, so you'll be able to live stream on it, basically. This just means providing a phone number for account verification. Okay, the third thing we'll need is an image that will display as our music plays. Go for something that's at 1280 x 720 proportions, basically the size of a YouTube thumbnail. Okay, the last 2 things we need are 2 pieces of software, but don't worry, they're both free. The first is VLC, which is a media player, and we'll be using that to create the music playlist that our next bit of software will use to stream to YouTube. And the last bit is our streaming software, which will be OBS. I'll include the links for both of these in the description below, but go ahead and install these as I'm going to be guiding you through how to set them up. Okay, now we've got our music, our live streaming enabled YouTube channel, a image backdrop, VLC and OBS. We can now get on with things. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is create a playlist in VLC. So open it up and drag in all of the music you want to be in this playlist that's going to be streamed out on YouTube. As you can see, I've put all of my Why to Follow music in there. And when you are done, just hit File and Save Playlist and save it somewhere handy, because we'll be using that later on. Okay, the second thing we're going to do is set up the live stream on YouTube. So what you want to do is go over to your YouTube channel. You want to hit this create button here and go live. Don't worry, you won't be going live until we hit the go live button later on. So now you just want to add a title. So I'm going to call it Why to Follow Radio. This is going to be a unlisted stream, basically as a privacy setting. So unlisted basically means anyone with the link will be able to see it. So it won't be shown to the public unless you give the public that link. This is ideal really if you're in a band and you want to give someone else the link to say, hey, this is working, this is all good. So I'm going to leave it as unlisted. I'm going to get rid of my generic description, and I'm going to put in, I've got one here to say playing Why to Follow music, and I'm going to include a Spotify link, so anyone listening to or anyone who comes across my channel and likes what they hear, there'll be a Spotify link in the description that can go ahead and follow me on Spotify. I'm going to leave the category as music. I'm going to upload a custom thumbnail. Images. Basically, this is the thumbnail that we've created before. Create stream. Okay, we now get this pop-up, and the most important thing to take away from this pop-up is this stream key. So you want to copy this, so just click on copy and then paste that somewhere safe. You do not want to show this stream key to anybody else, because if they have the stream key, they'll be able to live stream to your channel. So you really don't want to do that, just in case, because people are weird like me. And hit done. And as you can see, this is our dashboard, which will, when we start the streaming process, it should appear here as a preview. Okay, the third part of this is to start our streaming software. So open up OBS. This is OBS here. So just a quick overview tour. This is basically our preview panel. We'll show you what is going to be streamed live. These are scenes. We don't have to worry about that in this example. Just leave it as is. This is our sources. This is where we're going to add our music and our backdrop image. But first we're going to go into our settings, which are over here, and go to stream. Now that link, that stream key we copied down before, and the secret key, put that in here. So I'm going to do it now. I'm going to paste it in here. I'm not going to hit the show button because I don't want anyone to see it. Also, I'm going to go down to output. I'm going to make sure this is 2. So if that is not 2, make sure it's 2. It's something that YouTube just wants. I don't really understand it. I just put in 2 and press OK. And now we're going to add some sources. So we're going to plus, and then we're going to add an image. Okay, and we're going to search for our image. Where are we? Images. Radio form. Yes. And we're going to go OK. So this image is too big at the moment, so I'm just going to right click and hit transform and then fit to screen. And now you can see it looks rather nice. So now we want to add an audio source, but we're going to go for VLC video source. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to add a playlist here. So we're going to hit plus, add files. Just push this over here. Where we go there, and there's our playlist we saved before from VLC, and there it is. And loop playlist is already checked, so make sure that's checked if you want it to loop after it's finished. All these tracks I've got are going to last like a good couple of hours anyway. But anyway, hit OK, and you can see it starts playing. Now you can adjust this volume here. So I know I might, because I've tried this before, this is going to start peaking at some point when it gets a bit louder. So I'm just going to pull this back, maybe at 1 and -1 decibels. Right, so when that is done, all that's left us to do is hit start streaming. Now, as I said before, we will not be going live. This goes straight to the YouTube dashboard to give us a preview. Then we can hit go live. But again, that won't be going live to the public because it's going live unlisted. So we're going to hit start streaming. I'm going to go back over to the YouTube dashboard and give it a few moments, and this should pop up here. There we go. Here's the preview. So if at the moment it is on mute, so we can just pull the volume up here to hear it. You might hear my microphone though, but yeah, it is coming through. So I'm just going to mute that again. So we do have this big go live button here, so we are going to go live. So hit go live. Going live. That's an old TV show from the 90s, if anyone remembers that. So this is now live, and we can end the stream anytime we want by hitting that end stream, but we want to check it on YouTube. So what we're going to do is hit this share button here and copy this URL, open a new tab, put that in there, and there we go. There is the video live. Well, it's not live, it's unlisted. So if we wanted to go and change that setting, say you were totally happy with this, it's all working out well, you just wanted to kind of keep going, we go back to the dashboard, close that, and hit the edit button up here, and then we should get all of our settings. You can even change the thumbnail, the description, the category, and everything. We can change that to public, and then everyone will see it. We could also change it to private, so just you will see it, but at the moment I'll leave it as unlisted. And as I said, you can end the stream anytime you want. So we'll do that now. Does it tell you any time? No, I was going to end it. Yeah, it's been streaming for about just under a minute. We're going to end the stream now. And it'll tell you basically some analytics and things like that, like what happened, and you can edit in the studio, all that stuff. We can press done. I'm just going to go back to my streaming software. And obviously that's still sending a signal to YouTube, but we've told it to stop. So we're going to hit stop streaming. And that is pretty much it. So yeah, that is it. And I know it's a little bit complicated. There are a lot of moving parts to it, and I could have done like a half-an-hour tutorial all about it, but I just wanted to get the message across that it's actually really easy to set up once you know what to do. And I didn't want people just switching off halfway through a half-an-hour video because they thought, oh, this is too hard. It's not too hard at all. It's just, you just have to learn the process about it. And as I said before, it's a really good tool. It's a really good idea if you are looking for something to promote your new album or a single or a video. Just use it in your promotional arsenal. Put it away there anyway. I'm definitely going to be using it more often for my band, Wire to Follow. In fact, just head over to my channel right now. I might be even streaming it now. Come and say hi in the comments. I'll leave that there then. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And please consider supporting me on Patreon if I've ever helped you out. Anyway, I will see you next time in another video. Live streaming!